The Persuaders is a documentary in which some observers and marketing analyzers investigate how the culture of advertising and marketing have changed and influenced American society. The documentary talks about the clutter, which is an excessive amount of advertising messages customers receive every day. It contributes to advertising avoidance and creates a negative predisposition towards advertising. The clutter has made it difficult for companies and firms to find new ways to advertise their products. Companies display sort of a roadmap that comes ahead, when thousands of competitors and other companies advertise their products in a similar way, putting borders in front of the thought of creativity and innovation. In the US, advertising has become a machine that bombards you with millions of ads that don't interest you, rather than a concept that connects the right customers to the right market. In The Persuaders, Frontline explores how the cultures of marketing and advertising have come to influence not only what Americans buy, but also how they view themselves and the world around them. Trying multiple approaches to draw the maximum of individuals to buy unnecessary things. This clutter creates a dilemma for advertisers as they don't recognize the behavior and attitude and preference that their customer base goes by. Many solutions have been proposed to solve this problem, in which we can find combining advertisement and entertainment at once, which is what Red Bull does in its animated commercials. Others prefer to reinforce their connection with their customers from an emotional perspective, making them build an imaginary rope that ties consumers' interests with the product offered. Other companies tried aiming their message and mission statement towards a more narrowed audience and specific clients. This also imposes another problem, which is narrowcasting. A good advisor reaches out to their customers through multiple ways that suit their preferences, and makes sure that all audience members are included within the message displayed in the advertisement, structuring a strong bond between customers' thoughts or needs and the brand's attempts to satisfy all of them. What does the question, should the advertising pitch be aimed at the head or the heart, mean? If you really have a great product, you will probably make a pitch of the head, because you want consumers to think and see the truth about your product. If your product is not clearly great, you would probably want to make the pitch to the heart, that is, engage in emotional manipulation. But at some point, when emotional manipulation doesn't work, people refer to culture. A culture built entirely on selling is like a person who has relationships with other people that are built only on selling them stuff. That's not culture worthy for the name, and those aren't human relationship worthy of the name. Moving on to some of the highlights of the documentary, Bob Garfield of Advertising Age magazine discusses how ads are historically quite bad, in that one can't help but be bombarded by advertising in every aspect of life. Mark Crispin Miller, media critique and New York University professor, discusses America's ongoing cultural crisis and what happens when marketing and advertising mix with the world of politics. Naomi Klein, author of No Logo, discusses the hiring of higher-priced consultants and their long-range effects on ads. Rushkoff then examines life in the persuasion age. He goes to meet several notable persuaders, beginning at a cocktail party for the 2003 launch of Song Airlines, a low-price spin-off of Delta Airlines. He examines how the Song Persuaders work to capture the public's imagination. Finally, he examines how successful these Song Persuaders are there at their job. In conclusion, the future of marketing depends on one's ability to segment the market appropriately and find your target market. Once you have your target market, you must reach them with a message that evokes an emotional response, which creates meaning, resulting in a greater likelihood of making a purchase decision. These messages cannot be placed anywhere. They must be absorbed by the consumer. Therefore, TiVo and other DVR devices make TV an absolute medium. The future relies in personalized advertising, where a marketer already has a wealth of information about you already. And instead of wasting their efforts marketing to a large group or segments of people, they can market to the individual. One with unique tastes, one who you may not want to hear a certain message. This can be done through personal mail advertising, cell phone ads, and through email and internet sites.